Hey everybody, I wanted to do a very quick book review on the Give Yourself Goosebumps book, Invaders from the Big Screen, number 29. Let's start with the cover really quick here. We got King Kong coming out of his tent with his fighter jet shooting after him with these very detailed, surprisingly detailed people in the audience. Whenever I first seen this book, I've never even noticed the people in the audience, so it's really cool. This is a book that I didn't read recently. I actually read it last year, but I didn't start YouTube at the time when I read this book. So you're gonna see a couple of books pop up that I didn't read recently, but I did read like a year or so ago. So and these will only be the books that I've actually done like full reviews on and stuff like that. So yeah, this is one of my favorites. Easily one of the best Give Yourself Goosebumps books in recent memory. Probably my favorite as an adult so far. I'm not going to say much, but I'm reading one currently that I am really, really loving. But yeah, this one's really, really good. The story is about you and your friend Laura. You guys are going to this new movie theater that just opened up. It's called Blastavision. And you get three different movies to choose from. You get Going Ape in Blastavision, Agent Z versus Dr. Aqua, and House of a Thousand Horrors. I keep wanting to say corpses every time I say that, or screams or something. Nothing what it's supposed to be. Anyway, when I first read this book, I picked the House of a Thousand Horrors was my go-to. It was a scary movie. That's usually what I go to when I go see movies and stuff, is horror movies. So that's what I would pick. And in this storyline, you basically get these 3D glasses, you get sucked into this movie theater, and you're walking with these two other people in this castle. And these two other people are the two kids, they're like brother and sister, I think, and they're looking for their Aunt Catherine. And in the storyline, you run into these pictures of people hanging on the wall that like don't have eyes, or either don't have mouths, and like one of them will ask you, hey, can you draw an eye or a mouth? And you can help them and they help you. It's really creepy. There's these suit of armors that have like nobody inside them. There's all kind. I think there's like vampires, werewolves, all this cool stuff. So this storyline, needless to say, is very, very good. One of my favorite endings in this storyline is something dealing with a piano, and it's amazing. I read my review on Instagram, and I actually kind of forgot about it, and then I read that, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. I got to mention it. This storyline's really, really good. I absolutely love it. Yeah, there's probably more to it than I'm missing, but again, this isn't a very fresh book in my mind or whatever. So yeah. The next storyline I went with was the Agent Z versus Dr. Aqua. Probably the weakest storyline in my opinion, but still really, really good. In fact, spoiler alert, all of these storylines are really good. Agent Z versus Dr. Aqua is about this, you're at the movie theater and the movie theater floods, and I think it's Agent Z that comes in through, or no. Dr. Aqua comes in first, and you have to go chase after him with Agent Z or whatever. You can either go like into the movie theater or into town or something, and it all pretty much leads to Agent Z trying to help you get to Dr. Aqua to stop him from flooding the town or whatever. And Dr. Aqua is this like a creature from the Black Lagoon looking guy, and he has like sidekicks of these things called the Humanigators, which are actually very terrifying in this book. There's like scenes where these things are like creeping around you and stuff, and you're like hiding behind this like a shelf or something, and it reminded me a lot of like Jurassic Park. There's scenes where you go underwater to go into this guy's lair and different things like that. This storyline's really, really cool. And then the last storyline is Going Ape in Blastavision, which is essentially just this like IMAX movie like ripoff thing of or knockoff of like King Kong. And you get into this movie, and you basically got to try to like save King Kong and avoid like boa constrictors, like giant snakes. There's cannibals, all this cool like island stuff. Yeah, that storyline again was really, really good. I enjoyed this one too. Invaders from the Big Screen is one of the best stories in the Give Yourself Goosebumps series. Very creative, very fun. I only have like one or two negatives about this book, and one of the negatives is something that I always complain about is there's these, the two kids in the book that you get stuck in there with. They can either be something or they're not something, and I don't like stuff like that. Like I like a continuation. I like canon stuff. So I don't really enjoy like, oh well, he in this storyline he turns into this, or I didn't like that much. And the only other complaint I have is like, why do you get sucked into the movies in the first place? There's no explanation. You get these movie glasses things, but it's not explained why you get them. Like nobody, like what do they make them for? But yeah, but that's like really nitpicking. Other than that, this book is really perfect, or close to perfect. Yeah, easily one of the best of the Give Yourself Goosebumps series. 4 out of 5 stars for me. Not quite perfect, but definitely up there. Definitely one of the underrated books. I don't hear anybody really talking about this book that much. I get excited when people talk about this one, when they do reviews on it. Yeah, definitely one of the better ones. Definitely one of the ones that's easy to avoid or easy to miss out on. Because I've had this book for years and I just read it last year. And the only reason I actually read it was last year. The movie Megan came out, and I don't go to the movie theaters that much, but when I do, it's kind of a special occasion. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to read something that's dealing with a movie theater, and this is what I picked. I also picked, if you guys paid attention, I've already done a review on it, but the Toy Terrors battery is included, and that's pretty much a given. But yeah, that's Invaders from the big screen. I give it a 4 out of 5 stars. Please let me know in the comments down below. What did you guys think about this book? Did you like it? I mean, was it good? Yeah, that's it for me, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.